Yo, what's up, guys? Tony here from learnautobodyandpaint.com. We're going to be doing a Q&A on auto body, answer your questions for 15, 20 minutes. And we're going to be talking about fisheye and why people get fisheye and how to prevent fisheye. I'm not sure how many of you here struggled with fisheye before. If you had it, I made another awesome guide for you guys that you can download at learnautobodyandpaint.com. So don't forget to click the link below in the description here. Sign up to the newsletter so you can download all these guides in the past 5 days, 6 days. I think I created like 5 or 6 guides for you guys to download. So type in the chat super quickly. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're a VIP member or not, let me know. Give me some quick feedback. Hopefully the audio and the video is good. I don't have much time today. I have a few things I got to get doing. So we're just going to go over this stuff really quickly, and then I'll be outie. All right. So just let me know if you're a brand new newbie tuning in for the first time, type in newbie. If you've been here before, type in, you've been here before. And there was a way where I used to be able to basically show everybody's comments on here, but I don't know how to do it. I gotta play with it, but I don't have time to play with it right now. What's up from Arkansas? Video and audio is great. Thank you, Ronald, for the feedback. Thank you, T. Corley, for the feedback. All right. So we're going to get into today's topic. I'm going to share the guide. Grand Prairie, Texas, VIP. What's going on, boy? Okay, where is my guide? I think I got to share window, Chrome tab. Where is the guide that I just created? You know what? I might just share my complete screen. It might be a little bit better. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Entire screen share. All right, so it's going to get a little funky for a bit, but we're going to go ahead and yeah, I think you can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this guide quickly. So again, you guys can download this guide at learnautobodyandpaint.com as soon as you get on the newsletter. All right. So fisheye and contamination, fix and prevention guide. Fish eyes, if you get them, are one of the most frustrating paint defects for DIYers and pros alike. They appear as small craters or dimples in the paint or clear coat, usually caused by contamination. This guide explains why they happen, how to fix them, and how to prevent them. It also covers Fish Eye Eliminator additives that can be mixed into your paint as a backup solution. I remember, like, in my old shop back in the day, my dad had a problem with fish eyes. I think it was because there was a mechanic shop next door, and they were doing some, WD-40 or whatever. And like there was just a spurt for about a month or two where we kept on having fish eyes in our paint, like a problem. And then it actually disappeared. And I do think it was the cause of the mechanics next door using a lot of WD or whatever. I don't know, whatever was happening. We were getting a lot of fish eyes. So my dad ended up getting a basically fisheye remover, an additive, eliminator, fisheye eliminator. Okay, so why do fish eyes happen? Fish eyes happen because of surface contamination on your paint surface, okay? Because of oil, maybe from your fingers, which is pretty not really, because usually when you get fish eyes, it's in one spot or sometimes it's the complete whole paint job. All right, and when it's a whole paint job like that, sometimes it could be the paint, okay? Silicone, wax, or grease on the panel, dirty or oiled compressors leading to contaminated air supply, okay, which is basically sometimes how come you get it all over your paint jobs, inadequate cleaning before painting, using dirty rags or contaminated microfiber towels. So how do you prevent fisheye? Always clean your surfaces before painting with wax and grease remover. You can use acetone. I very rarely use acetone. I just use wax and grease remover. And if you don't have wax and grease, you can use Sprayway. Do I have any? I think my video is very small right now, but Sprayway works pretty good if you don't have wax and grease remover. Drain moisture from your compressor, okay? So if you're using a compressor, make sure you always drain the bottom of it before any paint job. And you want to make sure you use filters. You got your compressor filter set up, and we have all of that covered on our other videos and also on the blog at Learn Auto Body VIP. We show you how to basically set everything up A through Z. Avoid using silicone-based products anywhere near your paint area. Keep your shop or garage clean and dust-free as much as possible. How to fix fish eyes. If caught while spraying, okay, you want to stop, let the coat flash. Okay, so you let it get tacky and dry a little bit. And then what you could do is try to bury the fisheye with your clear coat lightly over it. And I do have videos in my VIP course where I was doing a paint job and I ended up getting some fisheye. And I showed you how to fix it, especially in base coat. It's a lot easier fixing fisheye types of chemical reactions in your base coat than it is on your clear coat. Okay, clear coat, a little harder. Base coat, a little easier because you just let that thing flash, let it dry, then you just dust it. And I show you how to do that in detailed videos in the VIP course as well. For clear coat, again, you can try the flashing method and bury it while you're painting. If not, you can try and let it dry and then basically sand it out and buff it, okay, if it's not too deep. Sometimes they're going to be too deep, and when you color sand and buff it, you're going to end up with compound in those fisheye craters, and you're going to see like basically dots of compound, white compound in your buffed out paint, okay, and that happens. And if sometimes what you could do is I've gotten toothbrushes to just pick them out, and then they look okay. They don't look that bad. Okay, sometimes if it bothers you too much or if it's a customer job, they're going to complain, then you're basically going to have to reshoot the panel. There's no way around it. I'm going to go ahead and go back to live view to see how everyone's doing here. So let's just go back to live view. So you guys getting this so far? You guys liking it? Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know. And if you guys have any questions on this, just have your questions ready. You can even type them in the chat. I'm just going to go through this guide really quickly because I can't be here that long today. So I just want to go over the guide. Are you guys able to see the guide okay? Pretty good, not bad. Give me some quick feedback if you're liking this so far. And I'll get back to the guide here. Okay. All right, let's get back to the guide. Okay, Fisheye Eliminator additives. Fisheye Eliminators are additives designed to reduce surface tension in paint and clear coat. They allow the coating to flow out smoothly over contaminants like silicone oil, preventing craters from forming. These should be used as a backup plan, not a substitute for proper PEP. So if you're having problems and you feel like maybe you're going to get a fisheye issue, you've been having an issue for a while in your shop or garage, then you can add these additives, okay? The number one product I use, if I haven't actually used this because I haven't had fisheye problems in many, many years, but it's a product from 3M called Smoothie. Excellent for acrylics and urethanes, improves flow and leveling. You just put a couple of squirts in your base coat or clear coat, and it helps you out, even your single stage. Eastwood Fisheye Eliminator works with urethane finishes to stop cratering. U-Paul Fisheye Eliminator. Tamco has a product, and Custom Shop has a product as well. And you could, again, if you want more of this information, you just download this guide at learnautobodyandpaint.com. So Tony's pro tips. Prevention is always better. Proper prep and cleanliness with your panels and airlines is better than any type of additive. Okay, use Fisheye Eliminator as a last resort. It can save a job if you end up like having some fisheye in your car, maybe your first coat of clear, you're like, oh crap, then add a couple of coats in your second coat of clear and try it. Okay, it's better to do that than to basically have to do your job over because you have a possibility of saving it. Okay, never overuse additives. Follow manufacturer mixing ratios carefully. Okay, so want to learn more? Check out Learn Auto Body VIP. Right now, we're giving away you can get free access to Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP. And I'll also give you a free gun butt ultra lighting system. Just help pay for the $19.99 shipping costs. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any type of auto body and paint question, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and go back to full screen here. What's up, Francis Soto? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. If you guys have any type of auto body and paint questions, let me know. If not, we're going to cut the stream short today because I got some things I got to do and I got to get out of here. So let me know. I'll be on for 5-10 minutes if needed. If not, I'm going to bounce early. If you have any type of auto body and paint questions, type them in the chat now, and I will help guide you as best as I can. Were you guys able to see the guide? Like on that guide that I created? Again, this guide will be available for you to download at learnautobodyandpaint.com. So I hope you liked it. What reasons would primer flake off, say, when it got pressure washed? Probably because the surface wasn't sanded enough. You know, you didn't have enough tooth in your sandpaper grit on your panel before you primed it. Or maybe even, maybe your pressure washer had too much PSI coming out of that thing. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have pressure washed your primer. There's a lot of pressure coming out of that. So yeah, guys, any other auto body questions, let me know. Hope the guide was useful for you. I'll be on, today's Wednesday. I'll be on 2 more days this week. Let me know if the timing, how is the timing, guys? This timing at night, how is this timing? Should I go earlier, later? I'm trying to figure out a sweet spot. Tomorrow, I'll probably try to stream a little bit earlier. Today was a little busy in the morning. So yeah, that's why I'm on at what time? Almost 6 p.m. Eastern at the moment. But yeah, I think these guys are going to be very helpful for you. Been creating a lot of these little mini guides. Sanded 150, then 240 primer, then been on to 2-3 months. Maybe because it's been on for so long, like primer shouldn't be left alone. It should finish the job. So that's probably why. I would say if it flaked off, then just sand it again, reprime it, and then paint it. Okay, I've never had that issue before. I don't think I ever really pressure washed something primed before either. But probably because it's been old, it doesn't seem like the 150 to 240 grit was an issue. But maybe it's just been on there and it got crusted up. I don't know. I have no idea. But I would say letting primer sit outside for 2 to 3 months, or just sit on a panel for 2 to 3 months, is not a primer is not a sealer. It's not paint. It's not sealed. Primer absorbs moisture naturally. So maybe moisture got under there and loosened it up, is pretty much what I'm thinking. It's okay to have primer on a car for a couple months, but if you're going to paint it, I always tell you, especially in my VIP courses as well, sand it down, make sure it looks okay. If you have to reprime it, then paint it. So a primer is not a finished product. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Any other auto body questions, guys? If not, I'm going to play this quick little demo video on GunBud, and then I'll come back for a question or two. And then if that's it, then I'm out of here, guys. Yo, what's up, Wins Custom Automotive Refinishing? We just talked about Fisheye and how to eliminate it. I got another free guide for you guys if you want to download it at learnautobodyandpaint.com. Check the links down in the YouTube description to get these little mini guides I've been creating. They're freaking awesome. I can show it to you really quickly again. No problem coming in late, bro. Whatever, you can watch the replay. And I'm just going to show you the guide one more time before I bounce. Any type of auto body and paint questions you guys have, type them in the chat right now. I'm willing to help you out. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you this guide. Oh, I am sharing screen. Here we go. Okay, so here is the guide. Let me open it up again. Fisheye guide. Boom. Okay, so I created this guide for you, Fisheye Contamination Fix and Prevention Guide. And basically why fish eyes happen, how to prevent, how to fix, Fisheye Eliminator additives, and kind of like a couple of my pro tips. All right, you can download this at learnautobodyandpaint.com. Check the link in the description down below. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. Yes, fish eyes and fraps can be a pain. Yeah, I definitely will rewatch. Appreciate the lives and videos. Yeah, man. So again, I'm doing these 5 days a week for now, for another 2 more weeks after this week. And then we're going to figure out the best times. And then I'll go live pretty much 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, as a normal schedule. Because, you know, I got shit to do too, you know, like, but I'm trying to just rebuild up and get you guys engaged and come back with some pretty cool content. Obviously, I'm limited to things I can do on live, but I will be uploading some new footage on auto body and paint very, very shortly. So yeah, hope you guys are kind of liking the new format. Any type of auto body and paint questions you guys have, type them in the chat right now. I'm willing to be on for a couple more minutes to answer them. If not, then yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your week. It's Wednesday here in the US. And yeah. What are we working on? What are we working on? We had a couple guys come in for Solvent Pop and Euroclear this week. Great help. I'm late. I will rewatch. Yeah, a lot of the main content is always in the beginning of these streams. Toward the end is when we do the Q&A. So yeah, I told you I'm going to be painting a trunk spoiler for my stepfather. And I got the first part today, but I ordered the wrong part. So I'm waiting for the second part. I had to order two of them. I ordered for the Fiat 500, but this was for the Fiat 500 4-door. I didn't know. And then when I canceled the order, the guy never got the cancellation. He sent it out. So I got the stupid damn part. And it's no refund. So I'm sitting on a Fiat 500 4-door trunk spoiler that I have no use for. And the other part should be coming next week. So it is what it is. Good thing it was only $100 because it doesn't really matter to me. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. Maybe I'll sand it and paint it, but there's a lot of scratches on it. It needs to be sanded down, and maybe primed. They're pretty light scratches, but they're scratches, So yeah. Did you see my post VIP for the car I'm doing, brother? I didn't see it. I didn't check Facebook yet. You're talking about Facebook, right? Yeah. All right, guys. If there's no auto body questions, I'm gonna head out. Got some things to do, some steaks to grill, and I'm gonna be heading out. I'll be on tomorrow though. Probably try to come on a little earlier tomorrow. I don't know what type of guide I'm gonna be working on, but if you guys missed the stream and then you want more, click the links below in this description. The YouTube description is going to be a lot. Also, maybe check out the cards over here on the replay. Cards popping up and down over here where you can get more info. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, you got to check out Facebook, man. Nothing worse than buying and it doesn't fit. Cut it up to make it work. Yeah, it's a totally different design. So yeah, there's no way. And I already ordered the other part. So I got the new part coming in. All righty. Any last auto body and paint questions? type it in the chat right now. Any last auto body and paint questions? If not, I'm going to head out and have a great evening. Check out the Atom X88. Awesome spray gun, by the way. Zula.com. Links down below. Check them out. Really cool. Comes with a gun butt ultralighting system. I think you'll love it. But all right, bros. Take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow for 20, 30 minutes. And have a good evening or have a good day. Peace, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.